Alrighty, there we go. Let me just make sure this is actually working. Okay. It looks like we're good. I'm gonna wait for it to pop up just to double check. I'm gonna hope it's good. It says excellent connection, so I'm gonna assume we're good? Question mark? I don't know why, like, but hold on, let me make sure. Let me make sure this is good. Let me double check. For whatever reason, like my stuff lately. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's all I need to know. Because for whatever reason, YouTube decided to fuck up my stream settings a bit. It's been like, oh yeah, I gotta quickly refresh this in order to make sure we're good there. Because the audio was a bit delayed, so. But hello everyone, hope everyone's doing well today. I'm also gonna close a lot of shit in the background because there's a lot of programs that decided to fucking open. And it's like, I didn't ask. I didn't ask. Hey Blade, how you doing, man? How you doing? Hold on, let me exit out of this. I'm doing great. How are you, Zach? Hey Chocolate, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I'm fantastic. Fuck yeah. Just give me one quick second. My neck is like freaking burr. I'm glad to hear y'all are doing well.
This is what a normal lumpfish looks like. It is more elongated.
So true.
But still a vibrant blue color.
I am pineapple. Ah,
Very
shit. I
powerful.
don't know about that one, Chief. Hold on. Let me also get the queue ready. Hey, Silver. Guess who has another set in mind to try and torture you with? Oh boy. Just give me one quick second. My PC decided to be like, yo, you wanna do something real dandy? You're fine, Chocolate. Don't worry about it. You're fine. It's a silly morning. My PC's like, hey, can you do something real quick? I'm like, okay. So I'm just waiting for my PC to end something real quick because it's nothing important. It's more just my PC's being a little silly. I gotta make sure something's like going well. Battle queue is open. It is gonna be viewer battles and shiny hunting today. I am still waiting for the next regulation, or next season, because I thought the new regulation started next month, but we haven't necessarily heard anything about what the new regulation is. Yeah, I know, like, we have all of those coming up. Like, we have all, like, the little babies. Let me also move this to my other screen so we can actually, like, play the fucking game. Is the month after the next? Okay, so we got one more season of Regulation F. In that case, I'll probably, like, next month throw together a team. Probably. Oh, yeah, let me connect to the internet to make sure, like, I actually, like... Okay, for context, my computer's like, hey, it's been a while since you've scanned to see if funny shit's on your PC. And it showed, like, the little, like, yellow mark. I'm like, oh, okay, I should probably do it. We're good, we're good. I just wanted to double check. I wanted to be thorough. Alright, you know what? I see a lot of Ella kids. Let's start with some Ella kids. Why not? My PC's like, oh, it's been a second. You wanna check? Regulation F this. No, Regulation F's fun, dude. I like Regulation F. I'm just kind of like waiting to see the next regulation rule set kind of thing. How you doing, Rum? That's kind of where I'm personally at. Like, I'm very excited to see what the new regulation rule sets are going to be. And I'm kind of waiting for that before, like, starting a new team. But I can throw together a quick new team if, like, next month, which, again, I thought that was when the new regulation started. I'll throw some shit together, you know. I could be a little silly. Oh. What do you want to do, Chocolate? You know, literally before stream, like, the last, like, 2 days, it's, like, get up at 9 o'clock, which I normally do. I normally do get up at 9 anyway, so, like, that's not a big deal. It's more the fact that I get up at 9, I, like, instantly get out of bed. I won't lie, little lazy. For the last few months, I've been a little lazy. That sounds like hell. I'm good. How you doing, T? So, like, I usually wake up in bed for an hour, make breakfast. But the last, like, this is day 2 of me exercising. I've been, like, yesterday I mentioned that I'm doing diet stuff, I'm doing exercise stuff, and today's day 2 is, like, my upper body stuff, which my chest and make sure you're connected online, by the way, Shotclip. Both my chest and my arms feel silly, but I feel good. I feel really good. It doesn't start next month. You'll need to find something to stream. How about finishing the Mom Rates All Pokemon series? I need to do that. I really need to, like, try and schedule, like, another, like, reschedule that with my mom soon. Like, I have a few ideas on how I can do it. Like, how, like, I can properly go at it nowadays. Because I know definitely, like, obviously, like, I know. Most likely, when I plan to do that with my mom, we'll just start from the beginning. But, okay, what do we got here? Incineroar, Rhyperior, Okidogi, Bronzong, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane. Okay. Like, most likely when we do that, we'll just restart from the beginning, since I guarantee my mom doesn't even remember most Pokemon. So, that'll probably be the plan. Either way, I am excited to eventually, like, revisit that. Because I do want to finish that up, you know? This should work out. I remember her scolding me because of a Reggie meme I sent on Discord. Tell her I've learned to behave. Will do, will do. But that will eventually, like... That will eventually happen again. Hopefully this year. Hopefully this year, like... I'll properly plan out a day with my mom. And I'll probably just, like, do it over Discord. So she's not, like, overexerting herself or anything like that. And that we're not fighting over, like, microphone space or some shit. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What's the best way of going at this? Oh, Bronzor's gonna click Trick Room. Bronzong's gonna click Trick Room. I already know. In my brain, I'm like, wait. No. It's gonna click Trick Room. I'm gonna do this real quick. Watch out, it's Church Bell. True, true, true. It'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. Because that thing is clicking Trick Room. I can already say that right now. Yep, there it is. There it is. Now, if I started Incineroar, this would have gotten a lot easier. Unfortunately, I didn't start Incineroar. Oh, hello, Rhyperior. Hello, buddy. Yeah, Rhyperior's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna, like, hopefully not let it kill me. Especially a rock wrecker from this thing. That, like, even on, like, Lando, that would hurt. So, in other news, Cece now is just permanently, like, sleeps on my bed. Like, straight up. The last, like, 3 days. Anytime I'm doing anything, she's just sleeping on my bed, which I'm like, fucking finally. I've gotten her to, like... I've gotten her to a state where I don't have to worry about her, like, feeling lonely. She's just been on my bed. She's being a good girl. And now you sleep on the floor. True. Hi, Draco. Hi, Adam. What if they add fog weather back into the game? That would make the meta so healthy. Yeah, and it should, like, also burst, like, buff Urshifu, re-enable Zacian's attack, and all of that. I want them to add fog. I need y'all to stop talking about fog, because that's the last thing I ever want them to do. Fog, the thing with fog is that I'm down for fog if they literally do anything but mess with accuracy. Like, fog messing with accuracy is why fog is scary. Hey, Glaze, how you doing? Aw. Yeah, cats are great. The thing with Cece, though, is that she'll, like, constantly, go... Like, she will find the most inconvenient spots to sleep in. However, right now, she's doing great. She's got her little spot on my bed, and that's good. That's good. Listen, that's, like, the one thing I'm jealous about Smogon. They have their evasion claws. We have jack shit. If the Chansey and the Muck want to click minimize, they will, and it's the scariest thing. Ah, shit. Ice Punch hurts a lot of my Pokemon. We'll be fine. Just hit them. I hate you. Evasion is a skill issue. Just don't... Y'all are the people that's like, oh yeah, I hit every rock slide I get. I click rock slide and I never fear for my life. Fuck you. Just run stomp. Oh yeah, I click rock slide and, like, I don't worry about it. Y'all suck. Knew it. I knew it. Okay, okie dokie. Hey, Flame, how you doing? It has been a hot second. Minimize? No, Rom. No. I never understood why people call it focus miss. Until I watched Tails stream. Bruh, actively calling my ass out. I'm doing good. I'm doing honestly fantastic. How are you doing, man? I could sacrifice Yoshi. And I could do this. That's so valid. Honestly, that's valid. That's valid. I know a lot of people have been, like, eepy lately. You're both running Ice Punch? What the hell did I do to y'all? Bad Dragon tried to exist, and y'all said, nah, I'm good, fam. Like, what the fuck? So rude. Alright, well, LeBron gets to come back out. Like, Focus Blast refuses to ever hit. I don't think I've genuinely hit a Focus Blast in my life. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying it's very unfortunate that, like, everyone I know has sleep problems. Like, it's just very unfortunate. How you doing, Sam? I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm any better. I mean, last night I was staying up late. I kinda, so chat, I kinda was drawing, vanilla art, And, you know, I wasn't, you know, I kind of stayed up a bit later because of that reason. I'm tapping my fingers together, but like, yeah, so, I was gonna suggest furry porn as a joke. It was not furry porn. I posted it in Icy Lobby. If it was furry porn, it would have not been posted. It was not furry porn, chat. It was just a little piece I threw together. God damn, Adam. Everyone I know has sleep problems, maybe because y'all chug coffee like it's water. Okay, like, you're not wrong. Chat, I'll show it on stream. I can show it on stream because it's nothing risque. It was something that I just found cute. All right, hold on. I'll show it on screen real quick. Let me grab it. Oh, great. My folder shit is on my main monitor. That's so valid, Adam, honestly. Hold on. There we go. Like, it's so funny about my thing with coffee is that, like, I legit, as a kid, fucking hated coffee. Like, I don't know what happened. I genuinely do not know what happened. I hated coffee for so long. And then one day, my body's like, yo, this shit's kind of badass. This shit kind of slaps. Like, it's really funny how it just kind of happened. Also, chat, this was the drawing I was talking about. It's not done yet. I just kind of threw this together. Like I said, it's nothing bad. I threw this together. So yeah, so I just kind of made that. It's still very much a work in progress, but you know, I did that last night. I was kind of doing that. Yo, furry. No, chat. It's not furry porn. It is not furry porn. Hi, funny. Oh, I guess Hale's desire to be picked up goes so hard she desires coffee now. Oh my god. I'm not beautiful, but how you doing, funny? And thank you, Zach. I appreciate the compliment, but I would disagree. I can see why it's not intended for a certain audience. Listen, alright. Listen. All I'm saying is that secret ring stream, the game is shit, but man, that day really did just reawaken. It really did reawaken something in me. It was kind of crazy. Hale hit the YIF 9000 art, bruh. I'm not. I'm literally just okay at best. Doing well, just doing some BP grinding. Hell yeah, hell yeah. It's taught me that Sonic's my favorite Christian. True. It's not a Sonic phase. It's more just, man, Vanilla's kind of hot. Fuck. I was reawakened. Yeah, but it's funny, Silver. That's all that matters. It's funny. Oh, you son of a bitch. You called it. Oh, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. I'm still mad at Sam for ratting me out, and it's funny. Moral of the story is that it's funny. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate the head pats. I should have went for Sandseer. Ghost, really? I'm assuming for no fake out. Personally, I run grass, but that's just me. Apparently, you called Silver out at some point. It was, and it's funny. I'll get totally just do this now. Alright, Lando, hit both of them. You weren't supposed to hit parting shot. That's rude. Sam is the one who told you I asked people too hot. I'm sorry, my brain just decided, like... My brain decided to have a moment. It was kind of fucking crazy. The day my brain stops having moments is the day where, like, I finally feel like I'm an actual efficient streamer. Oh, gotcha, Silver. Gotcha. Brongzong's gonna go for body press, but unless he goes for... So unless he goes exactly for... And I think we'll live one... I think we live one. So we'll do that. That's so funny. I just realized how annoying my game is going to be with all the gimmick ideas / gym type orders. I love being evil. I love being fucking evil and mysterious. I love it, Charlie. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. I love being mischievous and evil. Yes. Safety goggles, that makes sense. Ah, fuck. I like that. I kind of forgot Okidogi was a fighting type. I kind of forgot Okidogi was a Pokemon. I forgot this thing existed, you know? Oh, Hale's villain arc would be so short. I can't do a villain arc. Hey! Shut the fuck up. You're spreading lies and misinformation. It's rude to do so. Like, for me, I'm just more happy we didn't get another Urshifu situation with the Loyal 3. That's kind of where I'm at. I know Okidogi is actually getting some usage now, which is pretty cool. But for me, I just kind of keep forgetting about the Loyal 3. And honestly, that's okay. Imagine people saw the Sonic fanfic I DM'd you, Hale. Yeah. Keep in DMs, buddy. Because that shit's scary. That shit's scary. That shit's very scary. Who do you have? The answer, it scares me. That's all you need to know. It scares me. Brongzong. God, I'm a genius. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Oh my god. Now Earth Power will kill. Perfect. He'll bring out Incineroar again, which is fine. We swap out LeBron. And then we bring LeBron back in, depending on what his final Pokemon is. Ah, which is Rhyperior. Okay. Rhyperior's probably gonna go for, like, a Protect or something. Which is fine. Oh, I don't have Incineroar. That's fine. I don't need him. Listen, alright, I respect Markiplier for many reasons. And one of which is just, you know, he did decide to, you know, reawaken the Smasher Pass and just not elaborate. I respect Mark for the fact that, you know, he will simp for something and just never fucking elaborate. Never elaborates. And I respect that so much. Just no elaboration, no nothing. Markiplier and pass should not be in the same sentence. I would climb that man like a tree. Markiplier is one of those people that, like, I hope he'll make his cameo in FNAF 2 movie. Oh, same. I'm sure, like, now that I think Iron Lung is done. I think Iron Lung is done filming. So hopefully he can actually, like, make it this time around. Also, hey, Ben, how you doing? I just wanted the cameo in my bedroom. I know Iron Lung is still being worked on. I just didn't know if, like, filming was wrapped up. Like, the actual filming process. I do want to check out Iron Lung. I know nothing about the game Iron Lung, but I do want to support Markiplier in his movie endeavors. Also, GG. GG, Chocolate. It's been a second. It's been a second. Like, I respect Markiplier, but I'm not gonna act like I've watched everything. I won't lie, most of the time, Markiplier, I will watch, like, his random one-off videos, like his MRE video, and his fucking South Korean McDonald's video. I'll like, those ones are just, like, live rent-free in my head. Especially the South Korean McDonald's video. That will forever just live rent-free in my head, especially when it's just the fucking sweet, delectable capitalism. That clip just lives rent-free. I played hard. It's all good. I hope you're enjoying Fire Emblem, man. Is that the bite of 78? Is that the bite of 78? Is that the bite of 1787? Oh my god. Still getting used to the team and everything. I know 4 weak to ground is big with Lando around. Yeah, like having a huge ground weakness is honestly the scariest thing you could have. Simply just because of how prominent ground types is, like ground types are always just prominent. I don't think there's ever been a time where running a ground type has been a bad thing. Like, obviously, you're never required to have a ground type, but it's never a bad thing to have a ground type. I mean, Earthquake's a funny move outside of Rillaboom being still prevalent. Yeah. Rillaboom being prevalent and, like, just does make it very unfortunate trying to use Earthquake, but yeah, it is what it is. Listen, his fur is gonna charge my gambling addiction, okay? Real chats use magnitude. You right. Real trads will use dig. The battle queue is still open for those who do want to hop on in, by the way. It is open for those who do want to hop on in and do some battling. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Adam? That's kind of rude. Real chads use fissure for the because evasion is a skill issue, bruh. I remember as a kid that I thought one-hit KO moves were the strongest thing out there, but like, oh my god, this move can one-shot people. So I would literally send out a Gliscor that I think had both Guillotine and Fissure back in, like, I think Gen I want to say it was Gen 5. I had a Gliscor that I would just constantly click Fissure and Guillotine. And like, oh my god, I'm so strong! I'm murdering everything in one hit! It was really funny. I think I also had like, what was it, Ice Fang or something? There is no way to increase a one-hit KO's accuracy. They are one of the few moves that you legit cannot increase accuracy for. They will always be at 30% unless it's no guard. I think no guard is the exception. But to my knowledge, you cannot increase the accuracy for one-hit KO moves. Even if, like, your accuracy is maxed, it'll still stay 30. You can increase the accuracy by just being built diff. Shit, you're right. Where's the lie? But yeah, my younger self thought I was just, like, the strongest person out there. But like, oh my god. I can just click one-hit KO moves. And I will kill everything in one hit. Oh, it was good times, man. And then I realized, wow, just clicking these moves non-stop is not necessarily a good strategy. But even before I got into competitive Pokemon, I was the best Pokemon battler at my school back in the day. Because I knew that Swords Dance increased attack, make attack stronger. Meanwhile, everyone else is, I'm going to click only damage-dealing moves. And I fucking won every time. How you doing, Joker? Like, before I knew about competitive Pokemon, that's what I knew. I clicked those moves, and I won every battle at my old school. It was great. To be fair, though, the NPC with one-hit KO moves actually give heart attacks. Oh, true. Hey, that's awesome. Congrats, Joker. Congrats on getting to the rank, dude. That's in the competitive mode, right? Sometimes I forget Fortnite has a competitive mode. I've been enjoying the new season, though, I will say. That's been fun. Okay, so a few days ago, well, I say a few days ago, it's literally like on Wednesday evening. I'm not in bronze anymore, thank you very much. I'm back to gold, which is not impressive at all, but I'm at least back to gold. So recently, what is it? Rocket Racing. They finally released, like, custom tracks for it. And we just spent, like, a good chunk of that evening just playing all, like, the custom tracks and Rocket Racing we could find. There were some dog shit ones. And there were like some genuinely great ones. Like, of course, there were like 4 Rainbow Roads, because everyone had the exact same idea when Rocket Racing, like, custom tracks came out. The Backrooms was silly. That was silly. We'll probably do more Rocket Racing in general, because for those who are unaware, I am doing more stuff on the Discord off stream with viewers. Mostly it's just a way to, like, get to know the community more, and do some stuff off stream kind of thing. So if you guys want to join for those, I'll usually just ping the game crew or my alert roll, one of the two. So by all means, if you see me in a VC that's open, feel free to hop on in. There's Bakugan. Neat, Zach. We're carrying parasocial with this one. It's not parasocial. I am actively trying to get to know the community better. It is a genuine attempt. Joker, you've been here for like a long ass time now. You can join the Discord. Like, Discord's free, my dude. Oh. Said who? I've seen you here for like a while now. Like, you're not new here, buddy. You're one of my most recurring viewers. Like, in my... You have no proof? Watch this shit. 1 year, 4 months. Hey, CJ. I love how Joker is like, I'm new here. Fucking one of my most recurring viewers. It's like, bro, you're not new here. How you doing, CJ? Oh. Now, Adam, on the other hand. Adam's been following me. Back in the fucking Minecraft days. How you doing, Octo? How you doing? Well, Adam's known me since, like, Minecraft days. We just got out of touch, and then randomly during a fucking MVM stream, he came back. Which was, like, the highlight of that stream, but like, yo, the boy is back. He's back. Oh. Did I forget how to glide or something? Oh, like with Maridon and Koridon? If you beat the DLC, you could just, like, after gliding, you could just press it on the stick. Hey, Y, how you doing? Beat my record? I don't think anyone's beating 7 years for, like, a while, you know? To be fair, I don't think anyone's beating Adam for a while. At least record-wise. But yeah, Joker, by all means, dude, feel free to join the Discord. It's free, and like I said, you're one of my most active viewers. You're fine, Octo. It happens. Unless we vote kick him out. Yo, Among... Actually, it would be funny to do, like, a community night Among Us night. That would be silly. It's all good, man. Yeah, no, you press in on the stick. That's how you do the gliding. By the way, battle queue is open for those who do want to battle, by all means. You have? It's just been a long-ass time since I've played. I think it's been, like, over a year since I've played Among Us. And I don't know why, but, like, I've been very tempted to play Among Us again. I don't know why. I just kind of literally, like, opened up my Steam library. I saw Among Us, and I was like, huh. Huh. I mean, I've played Goose Duck. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is objectively better. However, Among Us is just funnier because it's Among Us. True! True. God, you know me so well, Silver. The parasocial relationship is true. Alright, what's being posted in Icy Lobby? Oh. Hey, Brooke! Yeah, I was talking about doing a Discord community night Among Us. Like, with viewers and such, if people would be down for that. Just as a way to, you know, get the community up and going and have a good time. And I don't know why. I just kind of had the crave to play Among Us. You say that, but for once I have money. Which, by the way, is the fact I do have money for once. What would you like to do, Glace? I was able to commission Brooke for a new emote, a new GIF emote. Have y'all ever seen the GIF of Linkara running? Have y'all ever seen that GIF of Linkara running? I'm sure you may not recognize the name, Linkara, but I guarantee if I post the GIF in Icy Lobby, y'all are gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, I posted the GIF in Icy Lobby for those who are unaware. That's what I commissioned as a fucking emote. This is what I've decided to fucking commission as an emote. I love that GIF so fucking much. Of Linkara just going Zooey Mama. It is one of my favorite GIFs on the fucking planet. I love that GIF so much. You have no idea. Every time I see that GIF, I lose my fucking shit. Cause it it's just so fucking funny. I love it. I love it so much. No, I commissioned Brooke. She's gonna attempt to make Human Hail do that exact same fucking, like, run. Like, that's what I commissioned Brooke to do. And oh my god, when she said she'd be willing to give it a shot, I was so happy. I was so happy. Hey, by all means, I'm just thankful you're willing to give it a shot. Brooke is God's greatest soldier. Can we get a shout out for Brooke? Can we get a shout out for Brooke? She's kind of based. She's kind of rad. I think Brooke's kind of cool. Okay, I've not used this bitch in forever. I'll whip him out. No. Aw, too bad. I wasn't asking.
I said anything can fucking go.
Lamau.
I meant it.
I wasn't asking. With Hale's chest size, he's probably gonna have a double black eye. Oh my fucking god. I'm God's greatest bear.
Still walk, though. Oh, I didn't do it at all. I pressed all the wrong buttons.
True.
Thank you, sir.
So true, Brooke.
Oh no.
Also, Keldeo, Pheasantipity, Meowscarada, Delphox, Maridon, and Ninetails. Alrighty, let's give this our best shot. Brooke is just a silly bear. She's so silly. I'm just very thankful she's, again, giving it a shot. That's all I could ever ask for. I'll be lurking. Hell yeah. Enjoy your lurk, man. Enjoy your lurk. Also, good luck and have fun, Glace. I should probably mark that from the queue. Lamau. I swear I'm intelligent. I swear I'm intelligent. Oh, god damn it. I've not done this voice in a hot second, so I'm very rusty. I am extremely rusty. It has been a second. Stop lying to us? What do you mean lying? When have I lied? It's literally been a hot second since I've attempted this voice. Hey, you're oh. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, fair. Fair. Oh, my lord. Oh. I'm sorry to hear, Bladeheart. That shit sucks. Hopefully you can find some way to fix that, because that's very unfortunate. Oh shit, Brave Bird. Ruh-roh, Raggy. I did not appreciate that. Poison Fairy. Poison Fairy. What would work? I guess the French would work. She has her moments. Don't ask her about math, geography, or science. Ask her about Ben 10 plot lines. Shit, you right. You right. Don't ask me actual, like, important things. You ask me actual important things, I will not be able to respond. Now, Ben 10 or Skylanders or Pokemon, on the other hand, oh, that's my specialty. I know so much about my fixations, it's insane. I don't know jack about anything else, but my fixations, oh, you bet I know. You bet I know. It's very silly how that ends up being the case, you know, where it's like, oh, you want to know about my fixation? Oh, I got you, Chief, I got you. What's your favorite Bakugan? Probably Leonidas, just because of the fact that... simply because of the fact that outside of the video game and, like, memory of the anime, I necessarily wouldn't say I have a lot of, like, attachment to a lot of Bakugan. I would also probably say Cyranoid. Cyranoid's also just because, you know, mermaid. Because, I mean, oh, yeah, wow, Hale likes the mermaid. That's insane. Who would have thought, who would have seen that coming? Me liking a mermaid? No, I would never. I would never. I just think mermaids are neat, alright? I'm simple fish. I am simple fish. I see a mermaid, I go, ooh. Ooh. I just think they're neat. I just think they're neat. You know, like my brain, I see fish lady, and my day is made 10 times better, you know? I would say that's all I necessarily need in life, is just funny fish lady. Couldn't tell you why. It's just a case. Oh. I have an inkling of what's about to happen. True! Actually me! I literally just go awooga when I see Fish Lady. It's insane. My brain dissolves and go awooga. Like, neurons activate, no thought, head empty, just awooga. God damn! What the fuck? Thanks, Moridon. Alright, let's go French. I trust in the French, you know, I think the French will do just fine. Hey Larry, how you doing? Also, so I had someone in my YouTube comments, like, I think it was under my schedule sheet. Someone unironically put Gyat in the comments. And it was the first time in a while I just did not like a comment. Because normally, like, when people leave stuff, like, on YouTube, I love responding to that. It was the first time in a hot second. I just said, why? And it wasn't even me. It wasn't. Was it someone not from EQ? No, it wasn't. I didn't even know Gengar had a flying animation. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't even know it had one. Yeah, I recognize the name. I know it was a viewer. But, you know, it was more like, why are you like this? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Are you 7 years old? Me disliking the comments. Brooke on her way to find that comment just to, like, mass dislike it. Technically it is. You're not wrong. Technically it is. The internet shapes us in horrible ways. Yeah, but the last thing I want to see is someone going to my comment section and saying Giat. Like, why? I'm doing good, Larry. I'm doing good. We're just playing some Pokemon today. I remember when dabbing was cringe. Dabbing nowadays is the fucking funniest shit. Like, nowadays, to me, when someone dabs or anything like that, to me, it is so funny. To me, it is the perfect, how are you doing, fellow kids? I love it. I love it so much. Also, we lived. Let's go. I think if Hale was a Bakugan, she'd look like Cyranoid, but with big booba. I mean, you gotta have the big booba. The big booba is mandatory for any Hale form. That's how it works here. Like, if there is a Hale form, big booba is required. That's how it be, alright? I crave gender euphoria. The gender euphoria is fucking real, okay? Oh, no! I needed this thing! No! Not the French! For once, I needed the French! No! Okay, do you have any ground type? That's the true question right now. To my knowledge, no. Cool. The gender euphoria is real. It is! Like, any way I can get gender euphoria, I'm great. Is Cece sleeping? She is. She's actually sleeping on my bed. Bruh. I was trying to click my move to get my boost. That's so rude. That's so cringe. I needed my boost. But yeah, like it's very much just a I try to do everything I can to get euphoria kind of thing. Try this. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I was getting outsped. There's no way Oil Shock was not getting outsped. I feel like straight men must get gender euphoria when they walk into a Dick's Sporting Good. That reminds me of a fucking meme I saw. Where, like... I think it was, fucking... Nimona... from Scarlet and Violet being like, I don't know what men like. I brought my pommy to a Dick's Sporting, not Dick's, to like a Lowe's or something. I was posted in the meme lobby yesterday from Umi, and I lost my shit when I saw it. It was so funny. Oh, sounds good, Bladeheart. Like, I love that meme. It's so good. It's so good. Ah, fuck. Well, it was worth a shot. If I was just able to live one Electro Drift, like, with Slowking, I could hit with Eerie Spell and then hopefully wouldn't be dealing with all these Electro GIFs. GG! Pork Rind did his best, you know, that's all that matters. We doing 2 out of 3? Are you all set, Glace? I'm very cis and can't confirm. I have zero idea what it feels like. That's valid. Hale, I should throw things. Throwing things is rude. I wouldn't recommend it. Bladeheart, what would you like to do? Like, don't throw things at people. It's kind of mean. It's not very nice when you, like, you know, grab, like, a brick and throw it. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, guys? I literally just said it's rude. I say words and y'all do the exact opposite. I see how it is. Hey, Mimic, how you doing? You guys are fucking cringe. Why is the EQ brick not throwable? I need to, like, probably Monday or Easter evening. I'm not sure. I don't know how long my family and I are spending. Like, what are we doing after our get-together? Oh, Bladeheart, VGC or double rules? Like, what are we doing? Normal? You got it. I mean, I get distracted in my own booba, alright? Like, sue me. I'm simple fish. I am simple fish. I'm the most simple of fish. You. If you need to, like, do that real quick, Bladeheart, it's all good. If you need to do that real quick, we can exit out real quick so you can do that. You're a nerd? I'm not an... Okay, well, you're kind of... You're not wrong. You're not exactly wrong, but shush. Yeah, no, if you need to, like... If you need me to, like, quickly, like... leave and then come back, we can do that. We can do that, Bladeheart. What Pokemon would fit Hail the best visually? Primarina. Like, we can back out if we need, Bladeheart. It's up to you. Like, Primarina would be the closest simply just because I'd appreciate. Yeah, of course. Let me know when you're ready. I'll queue back up. Like, I've gotten a Primarina Hail drawn before. Like, it wasn't anything too crazy. Like, I'd probably recommission it at some point. Because, pretty much, like, Luna, I think at one point was like, oh, Luna, I think, like, she needed money for something. So I, like, commissioned her, be like, hey, you want to do, like, a Primarina Hail? And I just, like, I just gave her full freedom there. So, like, I'd probably, like, redo it differently if I were to, like, redo a Primarina Hail. But I would say if I had to pick a Pokemon that best fitted visually, it probably would be, like, Primarina, simply because, well, obvious. Okay, who has Life Orb? You have Life Orb. You have Life Orb. You have Life Orb. Okay. How about we do that? And we will do... Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Why not? Draco would be among us. True, true. So true. But yeah, there's like a few things that come to my mind. Amoonguss or Breloom, one of the two. What do we got here? Braviary, Hisuian Braviary, Hisuian Gudra, Hisuian Lilligant, Iron Bundles, Ceruledge, and Ninetales. Alrighty, let's do this. Go to bed? Nah. How you doing, Rebecca? It's really funny to think how many mushroom Pokemon we do actually have. Like, we actually have quite a bit of mushroom Pokemon. Because, like, we got Parasect, we got Breloom, we got Amoonguss, we have Shiinotic. We have... What else? I feel like there's one more I'm missing. Brewbonnet technically counts. I'm just gonna say Toph, because I just like Toph. I just think Toph's neat. I just think she's neat. I'll do this. Which one's tarrying? That is true. That is true. I forgot about Tentiscrool for a second. Thank you for reminding me, actually. Or Toadscrool. One of the two. I don't remember its exact name. But that's also true. That is also pretty true. I just kind of forget, I kind of forgot names for a second. I'm a little silly. I'm what they call silly. Meanwhile, we just have Primarina and Did You Know as Mermaid. Alright, shut up, shut up. Oh my god. Good lord. I try to be goofy and then my chat's like, lol, Lamau. Lol, Lamau, XD. Oh my god. We just like to have fun here. We just like to be silly. What was my Terra Blast? Oh yeah, it was Fairy, that's right. My brain was like, wait, what's my Terra? Oh, right. I mean, I could see why. I could see why you would think that, E. Yo, let's go! Ah, fuck. I mean, you know, it kind of worked out. I mean, it wasn't going to do much to Sui and Gudra anyways. My brain was like, oh? Yeah, I think I'll do this just to reset shit.
Hail you down bad stinky fish.
I'm not down bad right now. What do you mean down bad? What did I do? I've done like nothing and you're calling me down bad. True. That is so true, Adam. So thank you, Brooke. What did I do that's down bad? What the hell? What did I do? I existed? Like... Huh? 20 more points before I can do something evil? Oh boy. I think that's personally fucking hilarious that they're not. Ow!
You know what you are? Gemini, 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 Gemini.
You hit me with a fucking car battery. What the hell? Also, hi, Young. Thank you for the biddies. Like, Sun and Moon... Unrelated question. Can we gift people points? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I wish... The only way you technically could is if we did a prediction. Like, you technically could... technically, it's a big just technically. Heavily disagree. I fucking love Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, good shit. Or mods refund your points. Also true. Also true. Like, I would say Sun and Moon's trailers was like the most hype lead up to a Pokemon game that I remember. Like, I just remembered the time leading up to Sun and Moon was like one of the most hype experiences ever.
You take the moon and you take sun, and if you don't know this theme song, then hail is stinky.
Bruh, I ain't stinky. That's so mean. I genuinely will forever love Sun and Moon. I also love Sun and Moon for just like that time in my life and what that also meant to me. Like, that was probably... What do you mean 12? I was 14. I was 14 to 15.
You really did flop like a fish.
Bruh. Like, for me, Sun and Moon was legit, like, the lead up to Sun and Moon was extremely, like, was the most excited I was for a Pokemon game. I'd say, like, up until Scarlet and Violet. Because Scarlet and Violet, for me, also was an extremely hyped time. Like, up till Scarlet and Violet, that was, like, the last time was Sun and Moon. I say 15 because of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The Gen 7 era. I was 14 in 2016. But Pokemon Sun and Moon was the first time I got into any form of competitive Pokemon. Along with that, I genuinely fucking love those games. I love the story. I remember there not being much promotion for Gen 7. I remember the opposite. Like, I genuinely remember the complete opposite. It felt like one of the biggest times, especially since that was also the year of Pokemon Go. Oh, good. Welcome back, Shulk. Like, the biggest thing I look back on was just the amount of, like... What was it? What was it? Shit, I was gonna say something. But yeah, like, I remember there being a fuck ton of ads. Like, at least, like, announcements for Sun and Moon. Did you take a shower? I did. Because, you know, I'm not fucking stinky. That was one thing I do remember, is that there was so much of Gen 7 promotion that, like, most of the decks was shown off. Pics where it didn't happen? My brothers in Christ, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, it was also their 20th anniversary. Like, I remember there just being a fuck ton of ads during that time. Also, how you doing, Nathan? I will say I'm so sad I missed, like, the huge Pokemon Go, like, boom. Like... The Pokemon Go boom of 2016 is something I would genuinely regret. Like, I never could be a part of because my phone just could not run Go. And it just made me so sad. Because I wanted to be part of the hype so badly, but my phone just couldn't run it. Yeah, because everyone I knew, which, to be fair, I was in middle school during that time, but, like, Pokemon Go is shit, and people need to acknowledge that. Nah. I still play Go. You fool? Well, who's a fool now, motherfucker? Oh. Oh, that is so funny. Like, the thing is that for me, Go is exactly what it is. I remember playing on my mom's phone because my phone couldn't even have it because it was so old. Damn. Like, for me, Go has always been a catching sim that I use as a way to get outside. And for me, like, I'm content with that. Plus, also, any shinies I get, I just transfer that. So anytime I just get Pokemon that, like, I really want to use, I just transfer it over. That's actually how I got a good chunk of my shinies before in this game, was when they first initial it. I officially just have 50 more Pokemon to get for my Pokedex and Go. I need to get back into getting towards my living dex. I really do want to, like, my life goal is to get a living dex, which is like one of my life goals, which is a very, you know, you can debate on that, but for me, I want to get a living dex of some kind. Because there are Pokemon to this day I still don't have. And I want to get around to, like, doing something to get it. And Pokemon Go is one of those games that, like, I still am working on my... living dex. Unobtainable if they don't stop making new ones. It's obtainable. It's still obtainable. Like, there are still plenty of ways to get Pokemon. Others people life goals: buy a house, get married, have children, travel to 10 countries. Hell, I want to obtain all the Pokemon Skylanders. True! Those are my life goals. It's more time consuming than anything. It's not unobtainable. There's plenty of people with living dexes. I mean, the thing is that, like, it's easier to get newer Pokedexes. That shit's easy to do. Like, since Sun and Moon, I've completed every game's regional dex. It's more of just the earlier games I haven't gotten around to. Because I believe I have about 85% of Pokemon, like, registered in a dex of some kind. It's more of I just haven't gotten around to finishing the last mini percent. Fun fact, Pokemon Go, Pokemon that are most available in it, set to surpass all the pre-Dexit games. Ah, gotcha. Like, the main goal that, like, I know I probably won't get to unless I get a shit ton of money is the goal of getting all Skylanders. Now, that one is going to be hell. Because a lot of the ones I have left are ones that cost a lot of money. So unless I find them in the wild for like $2, that ain't happening. Because I don't spend more than $30 on a figure unless I really want it. I ain't cheesing that shit. What's the... Like, yeah, I could get NFC cards, but, like, where's the fun in that? For me, it's literally the figures. Like, it's not even the fact that, like, you know... Yeah, but again, there's no satisfaction there. It's not, like, it's not the same. I want the actual figure. It's not about just getting the character. It's about the principle of it. God damn it. Because yeah, no, like okay, my 15 minutes ended a while ago. I just kept forgetting to. But for me, it is genuinely like a situation of hell when she gets the figures, but no capitalism is involved. It is legit. Like, I want the genuine figures, and to me, 3D printing them feels like it's taking the fun out of it. My question is, why and how did Spyro become a Skylander? Because it was originally supposed to be like a proper Spyro game. That was the original development of it. Toys to Life was always going to be a part of it. But it did originally start as a traditional Spyro game. It was like, they had gotten into a lot of like... You said Toys for Life? I mean, oh. Well, it was always going to be Toys for Life. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure that's what I said. But yeah, no, Toys for Bob did, like, reveal, like, a bunch of behind the scenes during, like, their 10th anniversary stream. Like, they showed off some, like, early footage, showed off, like, early character designs, all this shit. And it was always going to be, like, originally a Spyro game. And then, obviously, it became Skylanders, etc., etc. Also, GG Bladeheart, would you like to go again, or are you all set? What would you like to do? I was going through my Animal Crossing amiibo cards the other day, and I have all of them except the new sets for New Leaf because they never reprinted it, and each card's like $100 now. God damn. God damn. Like, for me, I do love Skylanders. I'm a sucker for Toys to Life. I know it's like, oh, it's just DLC shit. I'm very fucking aware. Yes, it is just extended DLC. But god damn it, I fucking love this shit, man. The games themselves are honestly, like, Swap Force is in my top 25 favorite games of all time. I love Swap Force. Like, I love the franchise. I genuinely do. And I do hope it comes back one day. Toys to Life is the genre. I'm very aware it's toys for... I'm talking about the Toys to Life genre. That's the name of the genre, Toys to Life. That's why I kept saying Toys to Life. It includes games like Skylanders, Disney Infinities, Lego Dimensions, all of those types of games. That's the name of the genre. It's Toys to Life. It's why I kept saying it. But I love Toys to Life. And I do hope one day we get Skylanders back in some way. True. It's so funny how fucking Ubisoft tried to bring that shit back with Starlink or whatever it's called. True. Dude, I mean, listen, alright, I think this is it. Is this my list? No, that's my human model. Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it this? I think this was it. This was it. I mean, when you know, I only have these left, which, by the way, these ones right here are the fucking expensive ones. Like, these ones are the expensive ones right here. All of the fucking ones I have left are like $30+ outside of Kaboom. I just don't want to buy Kaboom with my own money. He's the last trap master I need, but fuck, I don't want to buy Kaboom. I don't want to do that. It's Kaboom. But no, if people want to help my addiction, I do have Skylanders on my throne. I just threw a bunch of them I'm missing on my throne if people want to help out. If not, don't worry about it, but yeah, I like, the goal is to eventually get the rest of them. And the thing that scares me is that Keegan, aka Turtlemaker, so one of the most, I think Rocky Roll is around the $30 range now. Let me double check. I want to say he's around the $30 range now. Yeah, he's around $35 now. Like, so many of them are, like, the trap team cores are so expensive now, it's insane. Just go back in time and yell at your mom? True. Dude, it's so funny, because here's the thing, chat. The most rare, like, the rarest game on Nintendo Switch is Skylanders Imaginators. That goes for $400 now. I found that shit at Walmart for $12. It's the worst version of Imaginators, but I own it, damn it. I got it for $12, and it now goes for $400. Because of the fact it's a Skylanders game, they never released it digitally. The only way you can play it is physically. And I own the physical copy. It's on my shelf. Sell it and buy more Sky... Oh, hell no. That shit's like a prized possession. That's a prized possession right there. Like it is hilarious.
Hail, hear me, venomous milk tank.
Nah, I think I'm good. How can you call it the worst version when it's the only game you can play as both Donkey Kong and Crash Bandicoot? Wii U version. Imagineers came on Wii U. That version is better. The Wii U version is better than the Switch version. Because the Switch version, you can't plug in a portal. You actually have to scan in your Skylanders, like Amiibo style. You have to do it twice. And, it's so fucking tedious. They removed the, erasing stuff, like the racing mode from it. Yeah, it's on Wii U. I have it on Wii U. Like, it is a bad version of Imaginators. It works, which, again, I have it right here as proof, right next to fucking Peppa Pig. But yeah, no, there's no portal support, which like, if it had portal support, it would be great. Because Imagineers on Switch does look, like, slightly better. It does look slightly better, visually. But outside of, like, you know, it looking a bit visually worse, the Wii U version is the best one. And I think the Wii U version for Imagineers is like $40-50 pre-owned, so somewhere around there. But I do own that version, and Crash does work on that. Both Crash and the Mario. Be honest with us, does Peppa Pig run better? Yes, listen, I love this game to death. I'm very aware of frame rate issues. I am very aware. How many hours do I now have this game? 1,050? Yeah, with this many hours, you notice a lot of things about the game. You notice a lot. You notice that, hey, this game runs like fucking ass. Again, love the game. We should have gotten Hail Peppa Pig on PS5. Oh, God. But, yeah, no, it runs like shit. It is! It is a better optimized game. And it makes me sad. My one hope for Legend ZA, which I am optimistic now that there is no time frame. I am optimistic about ZA, is if I can just get a solid 30. I don't need 60. If I can get a solid 30, I'm happy. I'm happy. All I want is a solid 30. Which, by the way, yesterday, I saw the Pokemon account just tweeted an image of the Mega Evolution symbol, and I think it got like 50k likes, which is so funny. You look like a solid 30? In what way? In what way? Like, I love how they just tweeted the fucking symbol of Mega Evolution. Everyone's like, yeah! Yeah! In 3 perfect 10. Damn, I just got called a 3 out of 10. I'm at least a 4. What the fuck? But I love how everyone's like, yeah! And then I'm gonna remember, like, Mega Kangaskhan exists. I'm like, no! I know nothing of the, like, that's the remake, right? Of the first Risk of Rain. Something like that. Like, I played Risk of Rain 2. That was fun. I did play Risk of Rain 2. I know nothing about Risk of Rain Returns, though. Dude. All I'm saying is I'm very curious how they're gonna handle Megas in Gen 10. Because here's the thing. If they introduce new Megas, which they're going to do, they are going to appear in Gen 10. Shulk was literally calling you 3 times perfect 10, but your dyslexia made you self-report. Alright, listen, alright? I don't know how to fucking read, alright? I've never been good at reading. Leave me alone. Stop bullying me. Alright? I thought we've been over this. Watch them not do Mega Flygon again. I want them to do Mega Flygon for the Flygon fans, but God, imagine if they fucking skip Flygon again. Imagine. Like, oh my God, dude, if they skipped Flygon again. That'd be so funny. Gotcha. I might look into it one day. Maybe a one-day kind of thing, Blade. I hate being a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Shut up, we can't read. Like, God, it would be so funny. That's all I'm saying. It'd be so funny. Mega Shedinja? God, that'd be horrifying. That'd be so scary. What is the follower goal for learning to read stream? I don't know, like 2K? Maybe 2,000 followers? Which that ain't ever fucking happening, but you know, a girl can dream. Peeps I like that I've known that like have reached like kind of a cap, like not like a cap, but more of like a like they're struggling to grow more. And they're like, how are you still growing followers? I stream almost every fucking day. I'm not really doing anything particularly special. I'm just really stubborn and consistent. Like, I stream the exact same hours on like, most days. It isn't a matter of, like, you know, standing out. It's a matter of, like, I'm just extremely consistent at what I do. And I grow very, gradually. It's not like I fucking blew up overnight. I'm hitting year 4 this year. I've never necessarily blown up. Yep, and then everyone's, like, mentioning the booba, of course. I mean, to be fair. Yeah. You're not wrong. But, like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just consistent. That's kind of like where like I've been at when it comes to like my like growing wise, is just like I just do this almost every single fucking day. Like I will stream different shit, which is why I know for a fact I don't like grow rapidly. True. Like, if I stuck with a game for long enough, yes, I could probably find some way to grow quicker. Do I care, though? I've always heard being consistent streamer is the best way to grow. Oh, 100%. Like, the thing is that, like, a lot of smaller streamers I know that, like, are like, I'm not growing fast enough. You stream, like, 3 times a month. I don't mean to sound mean, but if growing's the goal, you kind of have to. You kind of have to, like, stream. You know? Made a Pokemon style reveal thing that they do in trailer for one of my Fakemons. Oh, hell yeah, you should totally send it, man. Love to see that shit. Like, I always see these people burn, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars on, like, models and shit, or whatever. Like, not even VTubers, but, like, layouts, like, for, like, you know, just standard streamers. And they're like, I'm not growing. My brother in Christ, you're streaming, like, 3 times a month. I don't mean to sound rude, but, like, you're not streaming. There's nothing wrong with streaming casually. Right? There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with streaming casually. However, if your goal is to grow, you have to stream consistently. And you have to do it frequently. Looks like Soulcat spent $7,000 on a model and assets, only streamed with them twice. I mean, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I respect the grind for Cellcat. Cellcat's great. I got nothing bad to say about Cellcat. I just find it very funny. Why aren't you attacking? You should stream yourself now. But, like, generally, like, if the goal is to grow, just stream. It's not a hard thing to do. I become a VTuber for a month to see how easy it is. The outcome is shocking. Like, here's the thing as well. If you blow up overnight, maintaining that sounds like fucking hell. It's why I'm thankful I've gradually grown. Because I have a consistent viewer base. I rather have, like, 10 constant viewers that will always show up than, like, millions of followers and maybe, like, 2 people show up. I have my dedicated viewer base, and I'm thankful for that. Like, the idea of blowing up overnight genuinely sounds like fucking hell. Hey, that's so valid, Brooke. Don't, like, the thing is that streaming needs to be fun. And if it feels like a pain, then don't. Like, that needs to be, like, the main thing that a lot of people need to remember is that it's supposed to be fun. I have it to come and go when I feel like, yeah, exactly. And that's fine. I'm not saying viewers owe me the time of day. I'm blessed to have, like, people that will show up almost daily to watch my stuff. It is such, just, I'm extremely thankful to have, like, this type of, like, fan base. I'm genuinely so happy. But the main thing you also have to remember is that if you're not having fun, don't stream. Like, don't. I'm only here because Hale owes me McDonald's. I'm just here for Paul. Yeah, this makes more sense. This makes sense. I would stream, but I'd rather get a commission for my new profile picture OC done first. That's so based. Like, if this shit ain't fun, stop trying to do it. Like, it is generally a thing where, like, so many people will be like, yo, thank you for the first draft, Brooke. It looks great. I'm super excited. It looks great. I'm here because I think Hale's cool. Aw, well, I think you're cool too, Jazzy. How's my favorite crab? Like, generally, for me, I don't understand people that think, like, oh, I'm just gonna do this, and... My first year, I only stayed for conquests, and I developed Stockholm. I knew it! If I lure them in with the idea that I actually finish video games, they'll stick around thinking maybe one day I'll finish said video game. Well, that's why I also developed, like, the SCU in the EQ server. It's for streamers that, like, I know people sometimes require to be in a group to stream, and that's so fucking valid. And it's why, like, hey, you know, I threw that together. If people need to, like, hop in a VC and be like, hey, hop on in, you know? I get that shit. Sometimes I need that, you know? I've now gotten to a point where I can consistently stream for my, like, by myself for hours. And one of the things you learn to do over time is talking to yourself, which, oh, trust me, people think I'm fucking insane when I'll just start ranting to myself. They're like, what the hell is she doing? I mean, yeah, I got Danny DeVito on my wall, and I also have CC sleeping on my bed like a good cat. She's a very good cat. We're all insane here? True. To be fair, I don't think anyone in this community is sane. What was it? I think it was yesterday, Blade, like Rebecca, like, asked if, like, not neurotypical, but, like, you know, typical-minded, you know, people thought a certain way, and then Blade made a comment being like, you're expecting anyone in this community to not be neurodivergent in some way? And it's like the most fucking true thing. Epix is sane, he just acts like that because he's British. He'll just eat a pinch of salt. Stop trying to cook me, what the fuck? Listen, if I have to cook anyone in this community... You know what? Maybe I should not finish that. You know what? In my brain, I was like... Nah. I'll keep it to myself. But it's true. Like, the majority of people I do attract are either, you know, fellow people who are trans. Which, I'm glad I have become, like, a safe space for that. And people who are on the autistic spectrum. Like, I notice a lot of people will have a lot of mannerisms, whether they're in VCs or typing, or they'll just flat out saying, hey, I am on the spectrum, which I'm glad I've become, like, kind of like a safe space for that. I mean, for God's sake, playing Pokemon competitively in VGC, you know, you attract quite a few people who think similar-minded. And I'm glad that I can be kind of like a safe space for these people. You know, there's a lot of overlap with trans and neurodivergent. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. There is something wrong with me, but it's a surprise/mystery for me and everyone around me. And you know what? I'm glad to be your friend, Brooke. You're fucking rad. Me avoiding the first stereotype being cis and me being autistic as hell. I mean, the moral of the story is that, like, hey, we're just fucking goofy around here. We're a little silly. You know, we're a little silly. I say with a frog with a fucking Crocs and a top hat sitting on my giant rack. I'm a little silly, a little goofy, you know, a little haha funny. But yeah, like, I'm just here to have a good time. Like, the main thing when it comes to streaming for me is that I want to have fun and I want to give people a good time. Don't insult Paul like that. You've been riding his coattails for years. He's the backbone of this community. And he was literally a fucking meme request drawing from Luna. Without Luna, Paul would not exist. It's so funny to think that Paul was a fucking meme request. for like a drawing night, and then like he just became my mascot suddenly. Like, it's so fun. Like, I love just how Paul became a fucking mascot for this channel. Don't compare him to a meme. He's what Neckmeat wants to be. But it's so funny because, like, literally Luna's like, draw a frog, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna give him a top hat and a mustache and a monocle and Crocs, and he originally had wheels for back feet, but I kind of just was like leaned fully into the Crocs kind of angle. I just thought it was funny giving a frog Crocs. I don't know. I just find it so just kind of silly how like Paul just came to be. Which again, for Paul fans, y'all are gonna be getting a new emote. There is gonna be a Paul Hammer emote soon. So if you guys are subscribed, you guys will get to use that. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you got that Prime Gaming sub, you know, or extra $5 lying around. What, you don't have you don't have $5? You don't have $5? Whoa, it's crazy. What are you fucking... What is she up to? I always ask that every so often. Where is that streamer? What are you planning on doing, Adam? I need to know. True. Y'all got $5. Oh. Y'all have like $5 fucking dollars? Whoa. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I mean we're just here being silly, you know. Obviously you guys' viewership is more important than anything else. Like, if y'all can't subscribe, don't worry about it, you know. We got free emotes for a reason. I think we have some pretty decent free emotes, you know. I mean, for God's sake, we got Paul. Like, I think Paul is all that matters, you know. We got Paul. Paul is free, so y'all are always able to summon Paul on a whim. Well, free. You technically need to be following, but I'd assume if you're here long enough, you probably are following. I would assume? Question mark? Question mark? To be fair, there's been, like, people that, like, have never followed but continue to show up, and I'm like, okay, but why don't you just follow? Like, have you ever had those types of people show up where, like, they don't follow, but they're always there? It's like, how? How, at least in my mind, it's like, but why not just, you know, that requires returning viewers? I mean, I'm very thankful to have returning viewers, but it's more like, huh? So you show up often, but you don't follow, huh? Huh? I wonder that too, and I remember I'm one of those types of people. Hey, Joan. Like, I'm not judging. It's more just, huh? Huh? Also, if you ever follow, how do you find stream? Twitch makes it hard for me to even find my follow stream sometime. That's, I mean, obviously, you know, I have other ways. There's obviously, like, the little bell thing, which if Twitch wants to make that work, that would be really fucking awesome. And then you have, you know, like, the Discord, where I do, like, have the alerts and all of that. Also the fact that, like, I stream almost every day at the exact same time, so I'm sure it's not hard for people to assume, like, oh, it's a Tuesday, Hell be live from 11 to 2:30 to 2. She'll be live for 3 hours, because of course she is. I like to think I take up a time where, like, most people are like, hey, I got nothing, you know, I got plenty of time. It's the best part of you cross streaming, because I count on YouTube. is I can count on YouTube to notify me. I mean, that's the nice part about, you know, multi-streaming. Is that number one, obviously, I got, like, both sides of the community. I have YouTube and Twitch covered. I have both covered, so I don't necessarily have to, like, worry about, like, oh, I could be missing out on another side of, like, you know, the community. And along with that, obviously, I don't have to worry about VODs disappearing or shit like that. It's just one of those things where it's just kind of nice. It's just kind of nice. Like, that's another thing I recommend to streamers who do want to grow, multi-stream. It's free. It's just a plugin on... It's just a plugin that you just put in on your OBS. It's free. You're like, oh, yeah, it's thumbnails and all of that. Like, it's like... Takes like an extra 5 minutes. Like an extra 5 minutes. But don't gotta be fancy. All of my thumbnails are practically the same. It's literally VTuber model, game, some funny text on the thumbnail or something. That's it. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like, if your goal is to grow, you should take every opportunity you can to grow. It'll take more work, but you're not gonna grow for free. Like, it's the mindset, like, it's a similar mindset to people who's like, oh, life just owes me something. I don't mean to sound negative. Life don't owe you fucking shit. You want something, you work for it. Like, I've always grown up with that mindset, because, like, growing up, my family didn't have a lot of money. We just didn't. Like, a lot, like, we didn't get a lot until, like, my dad eventually got a decent job, but around that time, my parents were separated. They eventually got back together, but, you know, there was a time where we just didn't have a lot. So, I always grew up with the mentality that if I wanted something, even as a kid, I gotta fucking work for it. So, I would do stuff for my grandparents and my neighbors and all this shit. It's like, if I wanted something, I'd fucking do it. You know? 22 years old and never worked once in my life so far. Literally, like, a week after graduating high school, I got a job. Like, I didn't work during high school outside of, like, I guess if you want to count streaming work, which I still don't. I still see it as a hobby. Like, for me, I always see it as, like, hey, if you want something badly, you gotta work for it. Like, there are going to be people that will get through, like, somehow manage to get through life, seeming as if, like, life just gives them fucking everything. But when, you know, eventually, like, what's the best way to put it? My brain just decided to have a moment. There are going to be people that just feel like they get everything. But you just gotta make sure that, like, if you genuinely want something, sometimes you'll get lucky. Sometimes you do. But in the meanwhile, if you want something super badly, just work towards it. You know? Not hard. Well, I say not hard. Sometimes it is hard. Obviously, different life circumstances for everyone. I understand there's many things. Like, I'm giving a general thing, obviously, again. I get it. Some people have limitations, restrictions, etc., etc. But, for the most part, if you want something, all of that. Can't relate, got forced to stay home to watch my nephews and do chores. Damn. My real friends have a joke with me that I'm part of the 1%. Well, goddamn. If you really want it, like, badly, commit crimes. Like, for me, I mowed lawns for 4 weeks straight to get Kid Icarus Uprising. After playing that game, like, borrowing it from my friend. My friend Noah, back in the day. I fucking wanted it so badly. I wanted that game so badly. And I went to my mom. I'm like, Mother, what must I do to get the video game? It's just like, she's like, mow lawns. I'm like, okay. So I mowed lawns for like so fucking long. I pretty much mowed lawns for 4 weeks straight, but I got it. I got it. That was fucking awesome when I got it, though. I've also, like, it's also why I always feel bad when people donate instead of, like, donos help a lot. They genuinely do. But I always feel bad when people do, like, the fucking giant ones. I'm like, you could have commissioned me. I could have worked for you. You know? Like, I always feel bad because it's like, I mean, I'm willing to work for the money. I don't need it for free. Like, again, it is like, I mean it, so I genuinely appreciate it. But there's also the part of me it's like, I do art. You want art? I'll fucking work. I'll work for this. But yeah, my poor little. Hey there, Buck. How you doing? Just doing some shiny hunting right now. We do have viewer battles as well. We do have a queue going on if you want to hop on in. 10 points left. What the hell are you planning on doing? Adam, what are you doing? You're scaring me, buddy. It's like a fucking death count. Just being like slowly like ticking down until like I don't know, like a nuke or some shit sent to my house. It's like, what are you doing? Huh? Like, I'm scared, buddy. I'm scared. Oh, but yeah, that's just a little rant I had, you know. More of the story. If you want to do funny stream stuff for fun, go for it. If you're not finding it fun, don't do it. Don't force yourself to do something you're not enjoying. If you're complaining that you're not growing, like overnight, cry about it. Me when I blow up overnight and I don't know how the fuck I did. Like, bro, I don't know what to tell you there, buddy. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. Maybe Susan Wazowski was like feeling generous or some shit. She had a wheel. You were put on the wheel. She spun a fucking roulette wheel. It's like, all right, which VTuber am I gonna randomly promote today? I landed on this one. This one. Oh, you really wanted ads that badly? All right, Adam. Here's your silly little ads. Bro, really. Oh. Bro really said, I'm gonna do a funny real quick. Oh my god. Imagine getting ads. Imagine. This is why you subscribe with the Prime Gaming. This is why you subscribe with the Prime Gaming. Y'all got that free sub? Give it. Hand it over. I'm eating your sub now. Nom nom nom. Delicious. Me on my way to eat, like, my viewers' subscription. I'm not subbed and I'm not getting ads. Ad block probably. I don't fucking know. Either that or maybe Twitch is just select. I don't fucking know how this shit works. All I know is I pressed a button. I pressed a button that said ad. And it played like 30 seconds of ads or something. I'm like that. I think. Like it just kind of feels like it sometimes, you know. Like, oh, I guess I'll play some ads. I guess. I don't know. Do I feel like playing ads? I don't know. Maybe I will, and maybe I won't. You don't know. You don't know. Also, Silver, I just read what you said. I just noticed that. I'm just saying, I'm on my way. I'm in your walls, motherfucker. I'm in your walls. Hey, Ray J, how you doing? Great timing on the Vine Boom. Great timing. Oh. I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of vibing today. Doing some shiny hunting. Talking with chat. We have a battle queue open for those who want to do some Pokemon battles. All that good shit. Talking about people being stupid. Because one of my favorite things to talk about is people being stupid on the internet. Like, I'm a big fan of when I see something really dumb, I'm like, I can rant about this and show how I'm superior to all of them, for I'm an intellectual. Don't take that seriously. I already know some fucking dumbass Twitter person is like, she said the thing. She said she's smarter. Get her. Dogpile her. She thinks she's smarter than us. I'm just saying, it's just not hard to be smarter than an average Twitter user. Their fucking IQ is like, wait. Oh, God. And I swear it's only gotten worse, man. I know ranting about Twitter is like a fucking useless endeavor, because that site somehow breeds the most fucking dumbass people and opinions out there. Because it is so true when someone said you could tweet out, I don't like pancakes, and they'll take it as so you fucking hate waffles. It's like, where the hell did this come from? Where the fuck did that come from? Exactly why I left? Yeah, I wish I had that willpower. But I'm getting there, I won't lie. I'm starting to get there. And if I leave, no, I'm not moving to Tumblr. I've tried many times. Tumblr's not for me. Like, most likely what will happen is if I, you know, like, I'm so convinced all the dumbass people on Tumblr went to Twitter during the porn ban. I wouldn't be shocked. Like, most likely if I leave Twitter, I'm just sticking to Discord and or in like YouTube community tabs, you know. True. You will not find a more wretched hive of scum and stupid in the whole galaxy. You're not wrong. Like, the average, like, the average mindset, like, the main reason why I just want, like, part of me still stays is just because of posting artwork. That's really mostly it. But it is generally getting to the point where, like, man, I don't even think it's worth it anymore. My account doesn't get reach. Like, it will, like, I'm sure Mr. Elon saw my account and said, ew, cringe, and then fucking condemned me, which if he did, fair enough. I mean, my account is cursed as hell. But, like, it's just me, like, I mean, I could still get the most usage out of, like, anything. Doctor, yo, Rebecca, thank you for the
Turn
raid.
on my cringe
Hope your
inhibitors.
stream went well. Mods, can we get a shout out? But most likely what will happen is if I dip from Twitter, I'm just dipping from social media outside of, like, outside of YouTube community posts. Because I've actually been having fun with the YouTube community posts. Like, I feel like those are starting to, like, fill kind of the void. Also, Blade, are you ready to go, man? I don't know, we were gonna battle a bit ago. Like, are you all set, man?
So that I'm just staring at the character's
The only downside is obviously
Amazing.
I can't post
That's quite
the
the
spicy stuff on YouTube, which, yeah, makes sense. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Anyway,
But outside of, you know, being silly on the internet, which, you know, I have the
Your mother
funny Twitter
laughing in
account
the
for.
background.
is Mel away or something?
Yeah,
God.
she is.
I walked
Well,
backwards
I mean,
and
community
ended up
posts
falling
to
down in
me
such a
kind
way
of get across what, like, I normally do on Twitter nowadays, which is just post update. And I also have the Discord. Would you dip from Discord? Oh, hell no. I'd stay on Discord. Like, if I dip from Twitter, all that would happen is literally just I don't use Twitter, Tumblr, Blue Sky, that kind of thing. I'd probably, like, dip from those. And I'd just stick with Discord. That kind of thing. Like, Discord would stay. Take care, Rebecca. Thank you for the raid. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Which, by the way, if y'all aren't on the Discord, come to Fur Affinity. I used Fur Affinity once, and I will never go on that site again. I saw things I wish I never saw in my life, and for that, I will never return to it. I saw it once, I saw things I wish I never saw, and I said, I'm good. I'm done. And I legit fucking blacklisted that site from my fucking router. That shit's gone. It's gone. I'm good. But yeah, part of me is considered Newgrounds, to be honest. Part of me is like genuinely considered Newgrounds. Because like enough of the artists I follow still post on Newgrounds. And Newgrounds is like their rules are actually pretty lenient. So, like, part of me is like, maybe I would consider Newgrounds. I don't know. Like, Newgrounds to me is so funny. Like, I look at Newgrounds, I'm like, this shit funny. But yeah, if I were to dip from Twitter, I'd probably just leave altogether. What kind of art? I mean, it's mostly just the artists I follow. Like, the biggest one I mostly follow is NRG. Friend of mine, which, I mean, I'm thankful I can now say friend. And a few other artists. But mostly just, like, it's either Pokemon, Ben 10, or that kind of thing, where, like, you know, I'll just, like, check out. And that's, like, the main reason why I've just kind of stuck around. Is, you know, I follow a lot of artists. I like seeing the artists, and I like stealing memes. But now I have, like, the YouTube community page and a few other things where I'm like, yeah, I mean, I kind of get my similar engagement from those. And also, like, unironically, I've gotten more engagement from community posts than a lot of my tweets. Yeah, sure, I'm down, Adam. How do I get in there? Is there a way to get in, or is just that Hapini spot glitched? It's so funny how a lot of, like, raid spots, you are, like... It's like a fucking mystery, but like, how do I see this? How do I gain access? Hey, it looks great, dude. How do I see this? But, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm just at. Because, like, just the fucking hive mind shit. Especially with, like, the VTuber side. I know I rant about it so much. But I just can't stand this fucking shit. I really can't. And it's just, yeah. Because, like, I don't even engage with this shit. But there'll be people that ask me my opinion and are like, I literally have none. I literally have none. I don't care. Like, what's your thoughts on this week's shit? I don't give a shit. I don't engage with this person. I don't watch this person. It's too long, didn't read. Sorry that happened, or die. I don't know which one. So yeah, that's, I mean, I literally, like, I have my go-to friend group. I have my corner. It's starting to feel like fucking high school drama shit over on, like, that side. It's like, man, I went to a public high school that was known for being the redneck school of our state, and I don't even need to deal with this shit. Like, I never dealt with that shit. And it's like, bro, move the fuck on. Oh my god, this person said so-and-so. Fucking, then don't engage. Bro, why do you act like you can't just ignore this person? You don't like them? Don't engage with them. Like, holy shit, bro. It is, like, so many people are like, we must condemn this person to hell. And yeah, some people, like, yeah. Like, I get it. There are people that have done fucking awful things. And, like, yeah, I'm not endorsing that shit. There have been people that have done terrible things. But then there's, like, the dumb shit where it's like, they made a joke about blank while also being blank. And it's like, just move on. Just move on. Because, like, whether you want to say, like, the thing is that it is true that some people are comfortable with certain types of jokes and some people aren't. I have friends, like, me and my friends, we make jokes about, like, you know, we do, like, the funny haha meme jokes, and then we'll make jokes of, like, Breaking Bad, right? We do a lot of dumbass Breaking Bad jokes. But we also have a friend who is uncomfortable with the topic of drugs. So we don't make those types of jokes when we're around them. Because we understand, like, people have limitations, and there's nothing wrong with limitations. But you also have to understand that there are going to be people that are going to make certain types of jokes on the internet. I love when a VTuber call-out posts, I ended up agreeing with the person getting called out. Yeah, like, there are people that are just like, oh my god, this person's problematic because of blank. But then it will just be like, okay. Like, and like, I understand that there are people that will, like, have different values, they'll have different limitations, and I get that. But you also have to understand what's the difference between problematic and sense of humor. And then there's gonna be obviously horrible people who's like, oh, I'm gonna say racial slurs, and that's my joke. That's not a joke. You're being a fucking asshole. Alright? If your joke is racial slur here, you're not funny. You're being a fucking asshole. But then there's people who just make something, like, harmless. Like, okay, it's a joke because, yeah, it's edgy. But, like, at the end of the day, sure, it's whatever. Like, there are going to be people with different limitations, and you just need to learn to move the fuck on. Tell them to be funnier? True. True. Because then there's situations where people who are genuinely pieces of garbage that deserve to get called out on their garbage, like, people will put them on the same platter as someone who's like, they made drug joke. They made sex joke. Kill them. What? Huh? And then there's the whole mindset of, you're guilty until proven innocent. But then we'll debate if you're innocent or not in this scenario. What? Huh? Buddy? Scoozy? Scoozy? Huh? I just, it is just so fucking draining, dude. And the amount of times I have genuinely been DM'd or fucking tagged saying, you follow this person. And I'm just here being like, just because I follow them doesn't mean I actively engage with them. 90% of my mutuals, I don't even fucking know who they are. Because I followed them during a time where I wanted to make friends, but then I realized, oh, I don't want to make friends with them anymore. But if I unfollow them, they're gonna be like fucking... So yeah, it is just... Oh my god. Literal high school shit. My brothers in Christ, we're like half of y'all have 18 plus in your bio, but you're acting like you're like sophomores in high schools with this fucking dumbass shit. Grow up! Learn to move on! You don't like someone, ignore them! Just say, I don't like this person to people you're close with. Don't engage with them. Move on! God! Oh. I just fucking... And I know every time I rant about this shit, it grows to a higher and higher chance that someone's gonna, you know, eventually clip this. And eventually will be like, oh, so blah, 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 and like other shit. Like, I know eventually it'll probably happen. And to be frank, I got my group, right? I got my community. But not even, like, community viewer. I got my friends. Friends who I know, most of them on actual full name basis. Friends who I can go to at any point and say, hey, I just need to talk. Can we chat? You know, like, vent to each other, talk about, like, dumb shit or, you know, personal stuff. I have my core group. And that's all I really need. You know? People Twitter be like, Hale is stinky because she has different values than me. My values is don't be a fucking asshole. Being a good person is the most free thing on the planet. Oh, but it's hard. No, it's not. No, it's not. Being a good person is the easiest thing you could do. It is genuinely so easy. It's not hard to be a good person. Treat someone the way you would want to be treated. You know? It's as simple as, oh, you see someone with, like, you know, at a grocery store or convenience store, and their hands look heavy, open the door for them if the doors aren't automatic. Or, like, if someone's, like, looking down, be like, hey, man, I hope your day gets better for you. Like, it's as simple as just small things add up to someone's day. One of the nicest things that has happened to me recently is when I was working. Saturday we had a huge-ass snowstorm. It was pretty fucking bad. And because, you know, like, at my job, I'm part of the crew that shovels if it gets bad. Me, Keegan, and Code, we were outside for fucking hours shoveling. The entire day we were just shoveling. It was rough. And there was a place next to us that was a bar, and they had hot chocolate on their menu. So we went on over because we wanted to get some hot chocolate. And there were two older gentlemen. They looked to be around maybe like their mid 50s. You know, nothing wrong with that. And we were about to like pay for our hot chocolate that we bought, and then one of the guys like, hey, put it on my tab. And we were like, that instantly made our day like 10 times better. It was like, oh my dude, we were like, you don't have to. It's like, and he's like, hey, you're out there shoveling. The least I can do is that. And it was the nicest thing that is like one of the nicest things a stranger has ever done to me. Like, simple things like that just add up, you know. And obviously, you know, I'm not saying everyone fucking do that. Like, obviously, I get that. But it's, again, just small things of, again, opening a door for someone or just a nice greeting. That shit's free, and it's easy to do. Why spread negativity when the world's already fucking shitty enough? I don't talk about politics here because the world is depressing as fuck. Like, the world is sad. And again, I'm not trying to do this to bring this shit up. I understand that the world right now is in a shitty place, and the least I can do is try to be funny online. To try and spread a little joy into someone's life, whether they're here for 5 minutes or the entire 3 hours. It's the least I can do. You know? Oh, 100%. Dude, like, most of the stuff nowadays is rage bait. Like, half the tweets I see nowadays appear on my timeline. It's from a blue check mark being like, I hate blank. And then everyone's like, ratio. And it's like, oh my god, you're giving him money. Just move on, dude. Just move. Like, the ratio shit was funny. But then it, like, people are like, I can use this to get money. It's like, ah, great. Okay, cool. So it's not funny anymore. So, yeah, that's just kind of my little rant. And again, I know one day one of these rants are gonna get fucking recorded, and then people are like, oh, but so what? I delete Twitter. me when I'm like, Twitter's not a real place. Simple as that. If people want to get upset over shit I say, then we just have different values. Hey, Blade. What's up, man? People have different values in life, and, you know, by all means, I do believe in we can agree to disagree. And all that good shit, you know? Oh, welcome back, Blade. Let's do this. What are you in the mood for, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Who are we killing? We doing doubles? I just clicked surprise trade. That is the farthest thing from fucking battling. VGC or for fun? What are we doing? Thank you for the hydrate, Brooke. My throat unironically needed that shit after all of that. But yeah, I just think being nice is pretty cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see. What Pokemon have I not used in a hot sec? Ow! What the hell? What did I do? How did I do to you? Fucking bitch, man. What the fuck? I existed and you're throwing shit at me. What the fuck? What the hell? If I win this, you're allowed to use VGC. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Pelipper? Oh, this just changes a few things. Actually, if it's Pelipper, I can work with this. We can do something a little silly. We'll be a little silly. Be a little silly, a little goofy. This is looking out to be a little crazy. Alright, cool. We'll give this a solid go. What do we got here? Fluttermane, Trevenant, Ninetales, Walking Wake, Tornadus Incarnate, and Haxorus. Alrighty, good luck and have fun. What do I feel like starting with? I feel like trans rights are pretty poggers. Let's start with some trans rights. Oh, right. I forgot. This is for fun. In my brain, I was like, oh, I gotta... Oh, wait. No, this is for fun. All right, I'll just bring both. Let's start with a little bit of trans rights. Did you know, chat, that trans rights are kind of fucking epic? If you disagree with me, chat, I'm gonna have several questions as to why the hell you're here. Why are you here? Alright, Trevenant. Oh, you're gonna... I know what you're doing. You're doing harvest shit. I already have a vague idea of what you're about to do. You're about to do harvest shenanigans. I have a vague idea what Trevenant does. I kind of don't feel like dealing with Trevenant shenanigans, you know? I think I'm good there, Chief. Nasty plot? Alright. Alright. Will-O-Wisp, eat that. We do that, you know. We tank those. We tank those. Pretty awesome. Trans rights activate. Big fan of that. Big fan. What do you have in the bag? To my knowledge, outside of Fluttermane, nothing that resists a psychic. Let's do this. Not gonna lie, I hope by the end of this year to have a demo of my Pokemon game out. Oh, hell yeah, Adam. Well, if you do, let me know and I'll play it on stream. Gotta send out Brooks' pet. Yo, solid damage. Ah, you fool! You went for a solar beam in the rain! You fucking dumbass! Ah, you silly goober! Ya silly rapscallion! And now I get to do a funny! Ursaluna is just a silly, silly mon. Oh. Damn. Damn. Also, welcome back, Ben. That's a little silly right there. I mean, we're talking about being silly, and I mean that's pretty fucking silly. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? My pet be like. I mean, I had to name the bear after Bear. I mean, that's like a legal requirement right there. It's like illegal. Like legal in some countries, you know? Y'all fucking dumbass! Lamau! I'm sorry, Blade. I just found it. I forgore. I don't mean to be sounding too mean, Blade. It's just really funny. I forgore about Magic Bounce. Ursaluna did great. Ursaluna did their job. My main issue is I need to rebrand my game because another game last year came out with my game name idea. That's so funny. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but it's kind of funny. Hail toxic as fuck. Listen, I can be a little silly, a little silly. Like, I'm not saying I'm toxic, but like I'm just saying, you know, it's like I'm versing a friend or something. I'm just saying, I'm not hearing you out. Dang God, son of a bitch. God, Haxorus is so small. Haxorus is such a small little guy. Kinda silly. Kinda funny. What is this, Fluttermane? Alright, Fluttermane's a little concerning. Oh, God! Oh, my nose is burning! Oh, what the hell? Oh, God, why'd that hurt? Ow! Ow! I breathed through my nose and my nose started burning for a second. Ow! That genuinely hurt. Holy crap, what the hell just happened? Hale's being toxic, release the twit longer. Listen, I already know Keegan's like has a doc, you know, he's waiting any day now. For those who are actually, like, there's not an actual doc. It's more just the dude will go around saying he has a doc. He doesn't. Just let him have his fun, alright? He's being silly. Let Keegan have his fun. Damn. The screenshots have been leaked? Fuck. Fuck. They found the private server! They found the private server! If I'm to be canceled, I want it to be with a PowerPoint. That's the most base thing I've ever heard. And you know what? I hope you get your request, Draco. If you are to be. That sounds funny though, honestly. Like if I'm to get canceled, not the server, bro, they found the private server. They found the private server. It's Jover, dude. It's Jover. All of our Patrick Bateman fucking profile pictures. I mean, like, God, alright? They found the private server, no! I mean, there technically is a private. I've had a private server for, like, since 2017 that's somehow still active, which is really funny. Like, it does exist. I'll be very transparent. There is a server that exists. It's just... Oh, Hale gets canceled so hard it ends up on Bulbapedia? Oh, fuck, you right. I will be transparent. There's a server that does exist out there. Oh. Imagine not adding me to it. Imagine. Imagine. You were, though. Like, I'm pretty sure you were on it originally, Adam. Like, years ago. Hold on. Can I actually find... Hold on. Would I be able to find if you actually were there? Let me see. Let's see. I'm not seeing much at the moment, but I'll look around eventually. I'll look around. Was I? I mean, I think you were. Hey, Star, how you doing? I'm waiting to get canceled. I leave in the left middle. That means all right. Some Twitter freaks out there. Oh, give it time. They'll eventually be silly. Give it time. People, when you can have more complex opinions and they don't see the world as black and white. The funniest cancellation to this day will always be the pyrocynical stuff. where he had to reveal the fact that he's a complete and utter fucking degen in order to, like, stay. And that, to me, that is the funniest thing ever. Like, it is so funny. Like to me, just like the baby goes. Pyrocynical. Pretty much he was being accused of the usual YouTube shit. But then he revealed the fact that, like, you know, person did it with other, like, it was like a, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but it was like, eventually, it was like, Pyro was in the right, but, all this stuff to show that he was in the right, he had to reveal the fact that he was into fat, furry fetish roleplay on Discord. And it is still the fucking funniest shit. It is the funniest shit. And to this day, I love how his entire community all agree that shit funny. I mean, I'm a massive Pyrocynical fan. I got his plushie, like, on my PS5. It's his favorite console of all time. The fish can motorboat, what the fuck? I mean, I'm silly. I'm waiting to start streaming and canceled in 1 week. Here's the tip to that. Don't use Twitter. You don't use Twitter, you're fine. I couldn't have done that because I too was busy in the fat furry Discord VC role-playing. I mean, the day my fucking, you know, that, my, like, I mean, I already had my Pyrocynical moment live on stream. Fucking Rubia going through the Koopa Hail likes live, and in that moment, I fucking died. I mean, Paul is here. Paul is vibing. Fucking went through my likes live. I felt betrayed, but now I got more bits to work with. So you know what's funny? It's worth it. On one hand, it was very unfortunate. On the other, I got more funny bits to come out of it. So you know it's funny. It's worth it when I get a bit out of it. You know, that's kind of my situation. If I can make a bit out of it, worth it. What's the best way to de-escalate in a situation? You make fun of it. That's what I've learned. Also, I'm not dealing with a Ninetales. I saw that thing at Nasty Plots. I'm good, Chief. No, the orb! You bastard. You bastard. You went for the orb? The ego orb? You can't do that. It's so rude. You know what? I want my rain back up just because you did that. You can't take out the orb like that. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Yeah, but you're like openly a degen. That's different. You know, there's a funny debate in the Pokemon game community, or at least with my friends, that if you like Fakemons, then you should have an entire game with just your Fakemons, or should you mix it with your Fakemons with real Pokemon? I got friends who think it should fully be Fakemons, and some who think you should be fine with a mix. I don't mind either. I mean, I personally like it when it's a mix. Like, I think there's great Fakemon games that obviously, like, you know, do multiple, like, you know, they have a shit ton of, like, all of that. I mean, you're still using the name Pokemon. You're not really avoiding legal issues. If you use the name Pokemon in a Pokemon fan game, you're not really avoiding anything. At that point, you're just making your own game. But then, obviously, it's like, oh, you're using assets if you're making a fan game. You go back to Pocket Monsters. Pocket Monsters is still what it's called in Japan. Like, if you use anything that references Pokemon, at that point, you're just making a completely separate game. You would have to literally not use music, not use assets, not reference Pokemon in any way, shape, or form. At that point, you're just making a new game. So, like, to me, if you're making a fan game, you're already technically on a line of, like, is this legal? That kind of thing. That's kind of where, like, that is, you know? Like, when you make a fan game, you kind of... I feel like you kind of have to go into the mindset that, yeah, Game Freak could just fuck you over if they really wanted to. Which is the unfortunate part. Obviously, they're legally in the right to do it, blah, 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 but, you know, it's like, bruh. Like, yeah, legally, they're in the right, they can do what they want with it, but it's not fun, you know? They legally have the right to take down whatever they want if it uses the Pokemon property. They could technically take down my streams if they really wanted to, because they legally could just say, hey, you're no longer allowed to stream Pokemon. It's like, well, I literally can't. They literally at any point could just tell me to stop, and I couldn't do shit. You know what's funny? If you make a Fakemon, the Pokemon has the right to use it, / modify it for official games. Yeah. Like, I know for a fact that, like, if you do make Fakemon, they do technically have a right that they can just use it. They could. Like, I'm not saying this shit's right. It's fucked up that they can. But also, like, legally they are in their right. And it is something that, like, you kind of have to go into with a mindset when making a fan game, you know? Yeah, like, you kind of need to be, like... You kind of need to go into it with their own mindset. The funny thing is, when Mario 64 source code got leaked, and some people basically rebuilt the entire game with separate code that Nintendo can't take down, if it's an entirely different game that, you know, is not Mario, yeah, they couldn't. But if it uses Mario in any way, they legally can, because you're using Mario. You can't use the argument, oh, we built this from the ground up. There have been many fan games that are built from the ground up. But if you're using a copyrighted character, they legally can take down whatever they want. Like, you do need to be cautious. I'm fully aware. I use Beartick as emotes. If Pokemon wants me to stop, I legally have to. It's just the fact that, like, with streaming, with streaming, for example, it's technically free advertisement. That's kind of what, like, allows a lot of video game players to, like, continue to do what they do, because it is technically free advertisement. But at any point, if they say stop, I gotta stop, you know? Like, like, it's like, well, it was a good run. So, like, yeah, that's just part of the copyright system, you know? Like, it is what it is. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying legally that is the case. And so when people do get upset over, like, obviously I understand the frustration. You put, like, a ton... Because a lot of time they say takedowns are using probably a code that's ours, but this one is not Nintendo's code. Yes, but obviously they like, if it is their code, it's not their code. But they could still take it down if, like, it uses Mario. If they literally just use Mario in a way they don't want, it's like, well, see ya. Like, it is something that, like, people, like, when people get upset over this, I understand the frustration. You are a fan. But you also have to realize, you know, they aren't charging money for it, so it falls under fair use. Technically, if you're making a game that, again, that uses a character you don't own, that's copyright infringement. In the sense that if they really wanted to, unless it falls under, say, parody law, which parody law is only if you try to make money off of it. No, you can still get taken down if you even don't charge money for it. It's just the fact that most of the time companies won't care. Like, again, if they really want to, they can. If you use Mario and Nintendo says, nuh-uh, they legally can, because they legally own Mario. Unless it goes under parody law, which is something that a lot of, say, musicians or TV shows, when they make reference, you know, if you have to say, well, technically it probably won't stand in court as well. Yeah, because, like, Nintendo has billions of dollars for lawyers. If you wanted to take Nintendo to court, you're fucking losing. Unless you're also a company, you're losing. It's just, it is what it is. Again, it is what it is. I'm not saying this is right. What I'm saying is, like, at any point if they say, like, nuh-uh, well, I'll tell you. Last month, Orapayaki, one of the developers for Uranium Flux, found out that when a Game Freak / Pokemon lawyers who dealt with a lawsuit and then take down Uranium did an interview with someone, and she did not was happy to find out what the person said. The lawyer explained why they did what they worked for them. Yee. True, Blade, true. Weather is silly. Yo, we going back to Gen 5 with the Weather Wars? But, yeah, it is a scenario where it's like, copyright law sucks. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that. However, it is just genuinely, it is what it is, unfortunately. And I'm not saying it's right. What I am just saying is that it is the law. So making a fan game or say making profit off of drawings of copyrighted characters, they legally have the right to say stop that. So, like, yeah, I also agree with Brooke where it's like you do have to be cautious. You can't just willy-nilly use copyrighted characters without obvious permission. If you get permission, that's something completely different. But if you don't have permission, you have to understand what you're going to do. It's the thing that a lot of people, like, when it comes to fan games, it is a reality that, hey, at any second, they could just say, stop. Unless, obviously, you turn it into its own different project, you know? Because, like, I mean, look, you could, like, obviously, you don't have to make a Pokemon fan game, and then you could just turn it into something else, you know? And make no reference to Pokemon. You know? You are legally in your right to do that if you literally have nothing to do with Pokemon. You have all these monster designs you want to do stuff with. You could just do that. You know? If you make your own creature and you want to monetize that however you want, that's yours. That is yours. You just have to be aware of what you're doing. You know? So, like, obviously, I understand I understand the frustration. When people are like, oh, Nintendo's doing, like, yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I think it's bullshit. It's like, fan games aren't harming anyone. In fact, I think they do nothing but help, you know? Where it's like, oh, look at these awesome fans dedicating. And then, you know, there's a chance you pull a Sega, which Sega has. Obviously, I know they've taken down fan games before. I'm not saying Sega is 100% right. But they also hired fan game developers to make fan games. They like, fan games help a community more than harm it. However, again, any company can just say, I don't want this, for any reason. It is what it is. Copyright law is a bitch. No one likes to deal with it. But you also, like, if you are doing something that actively, like, you are doing, like, something actively, like, something where it's like, oh, I'm using Pokemon and I'm selling something, but Nintendo tells me to stop. Okay, you were literally selling stuff. You know, it's like, hey, buddy, you're making money off of this. You know? You're making money off this. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's very, I would say it's also part of ignorance when people say, like, Nintendo, like, we're like, oh, you know, they can't take it down for so-and-so reason. Well, did you reference Mario or Pokemon or Kirby or Zelda or in any way? They're like, well, yeah. It's like, well, there you go. Copyright. Like, there are several ways to go after it. Like, whether it's source code, artwork, music. There are many things they can do. And because Nintendo has, you know, big boy lawyers, I don't think people want to fight them. I wouldn't want to fight them if Nintendo would be like, hey, take down your email. I'm like, yes, sir. Don't harm me. See you later, Adam. Have a good time, man. Please, Mr. Nintendo. Don't harm me. If I ever got a fucking DMCA from Nintendo, I'd probably shit myself. I'd be like, nope, alright, well, you won. I'm out. You win. I give my bow staff to Nintendo. I wish to not deal with their lawyers. I wish to, you know, I wish to be left alone. Well, I mean, like, a lot of, but I also think fan projects can also evolve into something original. Like, for example, with you, like, obviously, I know, like, you were originally based off, what, it was, like, the Shrubs from, what was it, Partners in Time? Was that the game with the Shrubs? Was it Partners in Time? I never played Mario and Luigi. And then, like, you know, mine, I was originally based off Mega Man. Mega Chris, that was my fucking username back when I was a kid. Back in, like, 2000, oh, what year was it? 2000... Fuck. I want to say 5th grade. Yeah, 5th grade. I want to go there. Hey, it's all good, man. I hope you're doing well. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I at least hope you enjoy your stay here. Like, I was originally, like, just based... It was literally just me, but in Mega Man's outfit. And it evolved into Omega Chris, where I started going, like, oh, I'm now... You know, I got attributes that still represent, like, reference Mega Man, but I'm not just a Mega Man, like, I'm not just a ripoff of Mega Man anymore. And then you had, and then, eventually that changed, like, oh, I want to do my own thing. And eventually, like, the idea of doing, like, Mega Man evolved into, like, its own separate thing, into eventually becoming Hailstone. And then eventually I decided I'm gonna use a merfolk as my Sona. And then I became a merman. But then I realized, oh, I think I'm a girl. And now, now I'm a big boobed lumpfish. It's really funny how, like, like Sonas can start to evolve into originally being references into now being all this. Crit mattered? Oh, it 100% mattered, dude. It 100% mattered. But yeah, it's silly how it kind of happens that way, you know? Yeah. You have an inspiration, you eventually just keep working on it, and bada boom, bada bing, you got the Hailstone. You got the Hailstone EQ. Gotcha. All good, all good. Trust me, there's a lot of people that changed their name in the community, and it's all good. Don't you worry about it. Oh my god! Ow!
WSG Hale, how have you been?
Holy shit, Maori! It's been forever since I've seen you, man. Has March just been the month of, like, old friends coming back? How you been, man? I'm getting non-stop assaulted. Holy shit. Ow! My face! I'm in pain! All these damn car batteries! Ow! It's still going! Ow! My head! I'm in pain! My poor face! Owie! I want to stop! Ah! It won't stop! Maori, what have you done? Ow! Oh, damn, I was hoping I'd live. GG, Blade. Hi, Maori. How you doing? It's been forever, man. I'm doing good. Played some Pokemon before I go to work today. How are you, man? More lumps for the Lumpfish? Yeah, I got fucking cooked there. God damn. Hit her enough and she turns into Squidward handsome face. Turn to fucking handsome Squidward. So true, Chief. Oh. Been good, been working full time. Hey, man, it's all good. Everyone's got their lives, you know, and that's valid AF. Oh. I mean, I work later today, so, like, I get it, man. Didn't even get to do the funny? Well, Lamau. GG, Vlad. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, though. I swear, it feels like this month has just been, like, non-stop peeps from, like, the Pixel Dip roleplay team are slowly just coming back to this community. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Give me one sec, chat. I'm getting a call from my sister on my phone. One sec, chat. My sister needs to be let in.
Laser beams from the eyes. I go up.
I'm back. Mega Evo is coming back. It is. Trust me, I'm a Pokemon fan. I make sure I never miss a thing. Because if I missed something, then man, I would be bad at my job. I would be bad at my job, you know. I'd be a fake fan. Because I mean, you know, when my entire you know, kind of Sona is like kind of based off the fact that, yeah, I like Pokemon. You know, gotta end up liking Pokemon. gotta pay attention to Pokemon news, you know. You kind of do, maybe a bit, you know, little bits here and there. Oh, but I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Maori. You also, my dude, you're always welcome to the chat on Discord and all that, you know. I'm always down to talk. I missed you, man. So what's your favorite Mega Pokemon? My favorite Mega Pokemon is Mega Lopunny. And I know for a second, the second I said that, you know, instantly my chat's like, but I swear it's not for the reasons you think. It is literally because Mega Lopunny carried my ass in ORAS. Like, it was my first ever team in OU was a Mega Lopunny team. and she carried me big time. Mega Lopunny was so fucking good. Big Mega Lopunny fan. So yeah, I'd say Mega Lopunny is my favorite. So, I do have to go to work. However, Mallory, if you want to catch up, hit me up on Discord, man. Genuinely, I would love to catch up. We're gonna raid Songo because she's actually doing art right now, and I know y'all love Songo. If you love me, you love Songo. So we're gonna send you guys over there. Sounds good, man. Yep, I knew it. Make sure to join the Discord, all of that. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, all that good shit. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Join the Discord in the description. I will see you all tomorrow with Ben 10 Omniverse. Take care.